sides, mister.
Hello everyone, it is Cyberburst, so welcome back to another episode of Boom Beach. Today you see Hammerman's fleet. It is finally back in town again. Last time I didn't do it live. This time I haven't done it yet, so we're gonna be doing it live. Now, the question of the video for you guys is going to be, how far did you make it? Did you make it all the way through? Did you strand on stage 4 or 3? Let me know in the comments, I'm always curious to know about that. Yesterday I didn't make a video, I'm sorry for that. So the Dr.Terror question of the video is going to be shifted to tomorrow, where it's going to be answered there. And I'll be using one of your most asked troop combinations that you guys have been asking me for. Before we get started, I just quickly want to advertise the fact our task force is recruiting. We lowered the entry requirement to 500 because it was 600. If you guys want to be joining in, now is going to be your chance of joining in. It's going to be going up again because our task force is rapidly going to the harder task force operations. Right now we're doing Stronghold. Tomorrow we'll probably do Chokehold with some of you new guys out there. So if you're curious in growing, we're really pushing on getting harder out there. And I'll actually drop a task force video like today or tomorrow. So make sure you're on the lookout for that. It's going to be a cool compilation with every single attack. So if you want to shine on YouTube, then please join in. It's going to be a lot of fun. Once again, the information is in the screen right now. That being said, it is time for some Hammerman Strikes Back. Now, I do have my damage amplifier over here. It's a level 3 one. I have no other prototype defense. I kind of want to save up these modules. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to be going. He's going to be starting off with 8 warriors, 72 riflemen, 12 Zukas, 6 tanks immediately, and 6 heavies. I'm pretty sure that my usual base can take this one down. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. So let's see what's happening. Also, look at this. This is my cannon. It is maxed out. It is a level 21 cannon. My first cannon after 4 boom cannons that was maxed out. Of course, I still have to focus on the actual boom cannon, maxing that one up, the level 5, the 5th one. But I'll get to that very soon. So this first attack is very basic. It should be a really easy takedown over here. You see those rocket launchers at the left side and the right side starting to do their damage. And these tanks are definitely getting some damage as well. Let's just speed this up, because it isn't really that interesting. I think the interesting part starts from stage number 3 and so on. And until then it's gonna be somewhat long if these tanks don't die off quickly by my cannon over here. It seems that the cannon is not even hitting it, so we're all dependent on the rocket launcher. But he just dropped the flare or something, I don't know. Anyway, we're getting ourselves one cog over there, so that's pretty cool. A complex gear, that's what it's called. So that's the first attack. Second one, he comes with 48 warriors, 9 tanks, and 168 riflemen. I'm not going to be swapping up my base again, because I still feel that my regular base should be sufficient on the takedown. He drops the artillery right here on the machine gun. And I'm really looking forward to maxing out my usual defenses. You know, I'm honestly not sure if I should get everything up to max, and then from headquarters level 21 up, maxing everything out. So maxing out everything to the usual, and then wait for the final level for that new design just before I have everything maxed out. I'm kind of figuring stuff out. Currently my thought process is tanks and medics, smoky hook attack strategy, scorches and tanks are the attack strategies that people use the most on my base. And because of that, I'm very tempted to max out my boom cannons and my regular cannons. I'm not really that interested in the shield generate anymore, because I really don't see a whole lot of people using the warrior attack strategy anymore. But it still is a very nice attack strategy to be using. It's just really hard to pull off, and you really gonna have to boost up everything along the way. So let's see how we're gonna be doing. We might even get taken down here if we're not careful. I don't think we will. All of these riflemen are literally about to die. We only have like 3 left, 2 left, and then it's only tanks versus boom cannons. A shock launch over there. There's still a lot of cannons down there, even some under the damage amplifier, so we should be good to go. Let's speed this up. Tanks take a long time in attack and defense, really take forever. Look at the battle ends. Look how fast that is going down. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes, 1 minute 50 seconds, and it's still not done. And I think literally if I would have just watched the entire thing, we would have waited for a minute before all the tanks would be going down. Going home with a power rod and a critical fuse, like Hammerman just drops it in my base, like, here, keep them, I'll go home with my other bases or something, I don't know. What's this? A turtle. And a mini turtle. It's like These two are a little bit lost here. They're looking for each other. The mother turtle was going this way, and the baby one was going over this. But let's see what we can do over here. Oh! Dialogue. Enough lie propping, it's time for a full frontal assault! I don't know if my voice was accurate for that. I don't think it is. Like, if you heard the Hammerman commercial, it probably was not. 8 medics. That's gonna be an issue. But 60 Zukas, 9 tanks. These 9 tanks are so annoying. Let's swap up the base. Let's see if we can deal those tanks out. Let's see if we can take care of them a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and switch, not to base number 6 yet. I want to keep that for last. How about we switch up to base number 2? I haven't used that in a long time. And I think the damage amplifier works really great over here. Look at this. This is all over here. This is the Twitch base. This is the base that we built on Twitch. Tonight I'll be doing a live stream. 8 PM my time. A little bit under an hour. There will be another video up on the channel. Make sure you refresh the channel. There's gonna be another Boom Beach live stream. And this is the base we built on Twitch. It's a really cool base. This is called the Twitch base. This is the base that I like. It was functioning really well before the update. And after the update, it's kind of like leaving me in the dust here. So I'm not really sure what to expect. But we'll just have to see how we're gonna be doing here. I'm just going to be leaving this shock mine over there. Alright, let's do this. Stage number 3 on the Twitch base. Let's see if the Twitch base can be victorious. And if you're here from the, if you usually watch my Twitch live streams, let yourself know in the comments. That way I know who is who. Tell me who your name is on Twitch. That way I can recognize you guys out there. And it's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, so the Zukas go down. There's some tanks at the right side. There will be some tanks at the left side, obviously. The riflemans over there are getting caught in the rocket launcher and the shock launcher, which is a great thing. Look at this. So many of the riflemen get hit down here. They cannot even form an orchestra to attack against my base. So that's pretty cool. Flamethrower starts hitting as well. Shock launcher is still doing its work. Everything goes down faster than my regular base. So that's a good thing to see. I definitely like that quite a bit. Let's see what this damage amplifier is made of. It didn't even make it past the 3-minute mark. Or does it? No, it does not. 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining, and then this base goes down, taking home the power rods again. 2 of them this time. Let's take a look at stage number 4. 12 medics. Oh, grenadiers. 12 medics, 16 grenadiers, 336 riflemen, and again with the tanks, man. I wish he would deploy less tanks, but thankfully, pun not intended, we actually did well last attack. Let's see how we do now. I'm curious about this stage number 4. Does this base still function nicely? Now you guys can go make a new base. If you guys want me to make a new base for next week's Hammerman, or Hammerman that will come out in 6 days, please let me know in the comments as well. I'm curious about that. You know, you kind of noticed that, by the way, I did the last 2 videos. I'm really looking for that interaction with you guys. Because, you know, you guys are the viewers in the end. You know, I can make these episodes happen. But I also want to make it fun for you guys to watch. So that way maybe you feel, hey, my idea is being used in the video. That is so awesome, you know. At least if I watch a video and I know that my idea was used, I mean, I would have a more fun time watching. So I want to include you guys more in these episodes than ever before. If you can understand that. These grenadiers are definitely packing a punch here at the right side. They're being very annoying right now. Rocket launcher starts firing away, so the medics at the right side is gone. At the left side we see a whole bunch of riflemen. They even look like critters from, like, if you zoom out all the way, they look like critters. But they just die really fast by that shock launch. It's really insane. Shock launcher still was able to hit it at the final hit there. I think this is gonna be a takedown. Because the grenadiers are about to get wiped out here by the rocket launcher. The shock launcher is still hitting them as well. And then there's tanks over there. Now that might be kind of tricky. And I forgot about this flamethrower over there. I always forget to keep deploying them. Okay, the grenadiers are as good as gone. So then it's only tanks and medics. Well, tanks and medics, this is really a small fleet of tanks and medics. And this is going to take a little bit. But it should be fine. Rifleman goes down. Medic goes down. And the final medic. So, we made it through stage 1 through 4 relatively easily. You know, it wasn't that hard. Field capacitor complex gear and a critical fuse. Very nice loot drops right there. Now let's go to the harder stuff. Here it goes again. I could swear your base was right here. Show your face and I'll smash it. Oh, Hammerman, calm down, man, calm down. It's not a competition. Oh, Scorcher. Suddenly a random Scorcher appears. This is one Scorcher this time. 32 Grenadiers, 288 Riflemen, and 9 tanks. I think the base can handle it. Let's go. I'm curious about this. Stage number 5. Can we do this? Usually I can take out stage number 5 relatively easy. No, that's a lie. The first Hammerman was hell. Was hell on earth, literally. Anyway, let's see what this Scorcher is gonna be doing. The Scorcher is surrounded by Riflemen, which is not very convenient for me. Then over here, Barrage takes out the machine gun. Damage amplifier still works as far as I'm concerned. Over here at the right side, the Grenadiers are sorta open, which is kinda cool to see. It's just the rocket launcher doesn't reach all that much, so all of these defenses over here go down. The damage amplifier is basically not doing anything anymore because all of the defenses are gone, and I think this base will be taken down by the looks of it. I mean, there's another wave incoming to the left side. I don't see those tanks being wiped out anytime soon. We still have some of these annoying Grenadiers, so we're just going to be speeding this one up, and we're going to be swapping to, I think, which is our final base. Now actually I have one base before that, which I feel can take this entire fleet out. There's still a boom cannon here as well. I forgot about those two. You know, I'm just going to quickly place them in and then save the base, and I'll meet you guys back again on the next base. Alright, so made some final adjustments to this base. I put the flamethrower in the front here and placed this boom cannon in the center. I think that's gonna be working very nicely. Let's move on to base number 4. That is my MLG base. That is my base that usually works really nicely. I've been having major success on a base like this. Let's move this to the back there. It doesn't reach there. It reached both boom cannons now. Okay, that's what I want them to have there. I suppose let's just give this one a whirl here. Let's see how we're gonna be doing against this Hammerman Strikes Back. Stage number 5 is a pest. That's one thing for sure. Let's see how this one's gonna be going now. Okay, the Scorcher makes his way into the base. He's going to the golden storage. Does he make it onto the shock mine? I think. Oh wow, that Scorch is dying really quick. Oh, it already exploded. The boom cannon, the regular cannon, did their work so nicely there. That's a really blessing to see. I really like how the left side is already taken down so early in this boom beach takedown. Okay, let's see how the Grenadiers are going to be doing. They're going to be stepping over a couple of mines here. Damage amplifier is in danger right now as we speak. I'm curious if it's going to be holding out. I think it does because the left side is under attack right now. There's a boom cannon here which is going to be dying pretty soon by the force. Okay, there it goes down. At the right side we still have 2 shock launchers, all 3 rocket launchers. I see 4 boom cannons and 2 regular cannons and 1 cannon near the top. So let's see how this one's gonna be going. I feel this is gonna be a takedown for sure. There's like all of my 2 of my rocket launchers left, and all of this force and all of these cannons, they cannot make it against these tanks. These tanks cannot make it against that defense over there. So stage number 5 is gonna be victorious over here. We don't really have to watch that long anymore. There we go. 2.5 minutes on the clock remaining and we took it down. So right now it's going to be very interesting. And we're going to be able to maintain ourselves onto stage number 6. So stage number 6 brings 48 of the warriors. I forgot the name there for a second. 12 medics, 480 riflemen, and 9 tanks again. Now, I was thinking maybe the other base is going to be successful, but still I want to be using the base that I'm currently using against this to see how well we're going to be doing here. Once again, I just want to emphasize, we're so far in this takedown, we don't have ice statues at all. There's no ice statues on my base. There's no shield generator or anything like that. This is just purely the force of the base itself. No statues whatsoever. The warriors go down before it was done with my speech in the beginning there. Then the medics over here blatantly exposed. They just get taken down just like that, which is really convenient because look at how many riflemen are going to be appearing in the next couple of waves. It's going to be pretty insane. Then we also still have the tanks. Hopefully these riflemen die out faster than those tanks arrive. It seems that they do. Look at this. They're all dropping like flies. They're all melting as if it's butter in front of the sun. In the microwave or whatever. So is this the final wave? I don't think it is. I think there's still a wave coming. If this is the, yeah, there it goes. All riflemen at the left side. Now here's the key thing. If we take out those riflemen in the front here, and then take out those tanks, we can definitely pull out the win here against all of these riflemen. If we don't, then we're in big trouble. So let's see how this one's gonna be going. Oh, this might be tough. I am not sure if this is gonna be working out the way I want it to work out, because all of the riflemen caught up to the tanks there. That is definitely trouble. I don't think we're gonna be making this one, even though it might seem that the riflemen's, you know, they're not gonna be making it. Look at this. I have no more flamethrowers, no more machine guns left that can stop them. So let's just speed things up here. There's a couple of them at the left side there. They quickly get wiped out, and there goes my base. Stormtroop to the max. We did nice on this base though. We did nice. We took down stage 1 through 5 basically. So let's move on to the final base. This is obstacles. Hold up. Let me take care of those. Alright, this is it, guys. This is the final base that we're gonna be using. This is the MLG base. This is the base that wins stage number 7 if you have ice statues and such. I'm curious how this one's gonna be going. Without any further ado, wait, let me just swap this real quickly over here. Without any further ado, let's give this one a go. So, this is the strong base, which is basically divided into 3 sections. The first section is over here in the middle. That's gonna get swiped out of these critters. At the left side you got the main defenses over there. And over here you have the headquarters. Now, I hope for them to split up, which they do very nice, especially those medics. You want those medics to be split up there. They're in big trouble now. The warriors over here, I'm not sure. They're gonna be held off nicely there. That's very cool to see. The medics over here are practically gone. The other medic tries desperately to heal them up, which they seem to be successful of doing, which is pretty quite dramatic over here. Now let's see what these riflemen are made of here. The riflemen seem to be going down pretty fast. These tanks are going the left side. I want them to go to the left side. Pretty happy with that. It seems to me that this is gonna be going very well. That's already, it doesn't seem to me. It's already going very well. Let's see if we can successfully take this one down. That is the big question here. Okay, everything goes to the left side. I'm very happy with that, because I have 3 rocket launchers that are firing from the right side with the damage amplifier there. Maybe I spoke a little bit too soon, because half of the force is going to the right side over here. What are these flamethrowers gonna be doing? They make these riflemen drop like flies. How's the left side doing? The left side is doing pretty bad right now. I don't think, if nothing happens here, I'm not gonna be able to do this. That is the thing. They're going to the headquarters very soon. This is gonna be pretty interesting. Are we gonna be able to pull this one off? I'm not sure about this, guys. This is gonna be pretty close. No, they made it up to the headquarters. This is big trouble. Should have placed the headquarters a little bit further down the road. Maybe on a future replay or something like that. I am gonna be doing that, or on another takedown. But for now, we didn't make it. So that is my takedown on Hammerman Strikes Back. I'll let you guys know on the live stream how well we did. We're going to be doing one more defense down there. We're going to be trying to protect ourselves from wave number 6 live on the Boom Beach live stream. I really recommend you guys come and hang out. I won't be doing it at the beginning, but somewhere later during the stream. So that's going to be doing it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this live takedown of Hammerman Strikes Back. I want to know from you, as final words, is a video like this too long? That's honestly what I want to know. Because if it is too long, then I'll just cut it into pieces, but still show you guys the whole thing. Or just replays or something like that. I'm really curious about stuff like that, because I knew a video like this was gonna be at least 15 minutes. Right now we're up to 23 minutes. So yeah, somewhat of a longer video. Some of you guys are really gonna be enjoying this, but that's also going to be doing it for this video. That being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. As always, make sure that if you guys like this video to give it a thumbs up. And that being said, this has been Reverse for Boom Beach. I'm going to be signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.